Okay, we are live. Greetings.
Greetings. Welcome to another edition of Off the Deep End. I'm your host, Emmy. And once again, I'm here with Ivan Teller from his YouTube channel, ivanteller.com, very popular. And also he has apps, and now he's got a alien database and marketplace for spiritual people. I can't speak today. Without further ado, welcome Ivan to Off the Deep End.
Hello, greetings, everyone.
Greetings. How are you?
Doing good. Good. It's a little bit earlier than what we were used to. Usually it's late at night, so it's all good.
Yeah, late on a Friday or Saturday night.
Yeah. You have your ears, so you're in good shape. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They help me with extra energy, voltages and things like that. So Ivan, can you tell us about your developments? You've been doing a lot of stuff, and I just want to make sure I give you your appropriate credit for the things that you've been doing, or description that is.
Yeah, real quick. One of them is a social network, UFOindex.com, and that is. I haven't really publicized that one that much. A little bit. Working on a video site. I'm still kind of playing around with, like an archive site. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to make it look so it's easy to find stuff. But I figured there's so much on YouTube, nobody knows where anything is or whatever. So that's nice. So of course, anyway, that's UFOcrunch.com, and that's connected to the this link to the social network. So I'll push those more when they're fully ready. They're kind of in development. I have another development that hasn't been fully released yet, but it's on its way.
Can you give us any hints?
Oh yeah, that's the spiritual marketplace, basically, for spiritual people to post their spiritual stuff, services and things like that. So.
And what was your inspiration on doing that?
But I don't know. Where did that come from? Just I know people are asking. They use Facebook to post their stuff, and so I just gave me an idea of looking around. There's Fiverr.com is where I got the idea. I've used Fiverr for my logo, and even my intro is from Fiverr. And so, of course, I've had a lot of blowouts with Fiverr too, because sometimes those people don't know what they're doing. But anyway, so this is like a clone of it, basically, for spiritual people. So it's the same setup, and it's like you can start at $5, you can start at $1. The way the thing's set up. So that's coming out. It's not full. I've sent links to other people to create accounts first before I start releasing this. So thinking about how to roll it out here and there. So get people to sign up first, and then officially put it out there. So right now it's just me on there. So, and you're muted. So I don't know if you're talking to me or is you're talking to somebody else.
Oh darn it!
Okay, I'll pause.
We're playing charades. How's that? So I think that's neat that you're doing that for the spiritual community. That's very spiritual. What's it called? Service to others. Mm-hmm. Very non-ego.
Yeah, I think it'd be. Yeah, I'll take like a 15% of what's sold. It goes through PayPal or whatever, and then it takes 15%. But I'm gonna advertise it once you get more people on it. Of course, nobody's on it right now, but eventually. So yeah, it's a slow rollout right now. Very slow.
Well, I can't wait to check it out and give it a try.
Yeah.
Maybe once.
I'll send you a link after this.
Maybe once I get my channeling skills going or whatever, I can post on your marketplace.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Like a lot of people aren't really ready for. Well, it has counseling on there. You can do Of course, some people like doing stuff for free. Of course, you can do it for a really low price. So this might be another version, a free version. I might come up with something like that. See how that
Yes.
goes. So I thought about that too. Those that just want to do, nothing wrong with that. So it's another, maybe I'll be somewhere else. I'll do that also. But right now, this one's been kind of a pain to set up. So it should be.
Understand.
It should be. I'm just loading it up with people right now. See if anybody's interested in you posting anything on there. So, but yeah, so it's a work in progress.
Well, I think it's a fantastic idea, and that free idea can work really well, even for yourself, because if they end up using it as a place to publish their services, I mean, you can still get a percentage, and they get to have a presence for themselves for free.
Oh yeah, on this, on this they can post a service for free, and they can practically post it for like $1 or something like that. Yeah, it has to have some sort of dollar amount, but whatever you want to do. But as for a free one altogether, I'll think about it. So yeah, this will be rolling out not too. Probably, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see how it goes. Maybe Friday.
Give me 1 second. I gotta kick my dog out.
Okay.
1 second.
Sure. Okay. Now we're live. I'm just standing here or sitting here, whatever I'm doing. Okay, that was fast. So okay, yeah. The plan was, if you have any topics you want to talk about, I'm gonna connect with somebody and see if they can answer. See who's the best one to answer. Oh, you're still muted again, just so you know.
So the plan for tonight, we agreed on was that we're just going to do a Q&A with your alien buddy or whatever being wanted to come through, and maybe we could do an exchange like the last time. Like, I ask him a question, he asks me a question.
That's true. Well, that's you.
If they're inquisitive.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, what's up with your hair? No, just kidding.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes. Well, yeah, that's a good idea. Well, we'll see. Right now, yeah, the flat Earth people are talking about, and what else is definitely the flat Earth situation, and that's the terrorism going on in London, which I forgot to mention last night because I was lucky to get my eyes open. So
there's just so much going on in the world, you know. One terrorist attack after the next.
Oh yeah.
Who can keep up?
Yeah. Tell me.
I mean, it's sad, but it's true. It's just like,
Yeah, we're just being
confusing after a while.
Yeah, no, it's just a stage play basically when it comes down to it. We're the players.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
We just have to work on ourselves and keep our vibration high and be a beacon for others and send love to everybody.
Yes.
Lots and lots of love.
Lots of love. Yeah, jeez.
And hopefully one day that'll hit critical mass.
Yeah. We'll see. It has to become trendy on Twitter or something like that. So
let's make it trendy on Twitter. Let's do it.
So we're working on our fake news, our fake everything that we're doing right here. So anyway, I'm not sure how far we'll get with that.
Alternative media.
Alternative
media
extraterrestrial UFO connections.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, all right. Okay, let's see what comes through. Might be a little bit.
All right.
So all right.
All right. See you on the other side, Ivan.
See you somewhere. Greetings.
Greetings. Welcome to Off the Deep End.
Greetings. I am Sam. The Yo.
Hello, Sion. Welcome. Welcome. This is a first. Thank you for being here.
Yes, we are very connected to your society. So for us to come through.
Yes, I'm aware.
Our input, I believe, is much needed for some of your individuals on your planet, at least, for our connection.
Great. I'm looking forward to hearing what you have to say.
Yes. Oh, yes. It's quite windy here, just to let you know.
Oh, darn it.
Mother Earth going through a vibrational change is feeling what is happening usually with weather patterns is if Mother Earth is very affected by your human emotions, your vibration. So she can get reckless. So the more calmer humans are, the more calmer the weather will be. So you can control the weather. But humans are not fully ready to be fully calm and kind. They're going in that way, little by little. As for what's going on in your London area, yes, it is quite disturbing, yes. But some do need it for a wake-up call. Some do not feel it at that time. Didn't. Before that happened, did not feel like there was a threat at all. It was just the news speaking. But some apparently needed to experience that effect to understand those that were affected by that situation were needed to learn those lessons, as the world is, because some do laugh it off and don't believe there's a problem on your planet, but there is very much. It's just they're ignoring the ways of your world. There's nothing wrong with that to a degree, but it's also fine to acknowledge it, but to send healing, and many just ignore it for all the way. So sending your intentions, at least for positive vibrations, some just fully ignore it and go on their way. And that's what causes these type of events. Is part of it, of course. So those that are involved with it have life lessons to learn, as you can see, to take things more seriously on the events of your planet. That's part of why that happened.
And what is the other part?
Much complexities. Much has to do with your government systems that are, as you can tell, not fully honest, and they are well aware of the threats coming, and they also ignored it. But also they were ill prepared if it did ever happen, as you can see. So they're almost like welcoming the event and then just worry about it later. And just pass the buck to others, as you see. They don't take these things they do, but they do not take it seriously. This is your government.
No, because they're perpetuating it.
Yes.
To keep us in a low vibration.
Well, not all of it is, of course. But yes, those that you see publicly can do more on their side, and they do not. They have much politics that are keeping them from keeping your people safe. So yes, it has much to do with politics. So it is. Yes, it's not all black projects. Yes, they do orchestrate much of this. Yes, because they know there's vulnerabilities in certain places, so they take advantage of them. So your public governments can do certain things. They do have power. They're not fully hands off. But of course, they do not take an initiative, as you can see.
What are your suggestions for the things that they can do?
Well, just shut down their government altogether. Become more peaceful with the people. Relax their military intentions. And be more sympathetic, well, kinder to each other. There's many things they can do. But the ego, anger, corruption, money, what makes it very difficult for your humanity to finally find peace. It is, yes, backward, but It just shows how much needs to be healed. It's a wound, and it is called your governmental system. And the people around it that are not agreeing with it need to heal with it. I'm finding that is for some very hard to imagine. A peaceful world.
Yes, I agree.
Yes, a peaceful world is possible. It is not all fairy tales.
There's a lot of speculations of the things that our current president will and what do. Do you see any positive movements he'll be making in the respect of terrorism or anything else in general?
Well, we do see possible events hitting your America, yes. Unfortunately. That has a lot to do with the politics, loopholes in your politics that's letting those things happen. That is what we see. So what happened there? Possibly in your America. Yes. Some in your Mexico, but those are small matters. That is not their target, but that is where they do congregate in those places.
Mm-hmm.
But they do have your sleeper cells in your United States. So yes, there's many holes there in your United States where anything can happen right now. Yes. Not to say it happened in your other administration. This one might be a totally different story. But it's hands off for us. As we said, your humans have to learn from the lessons.
Yes, and let's hope that this does happen.
You can avoid.
Speaking of learning.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Speaking of learning, can you weigh in on the flat Earth theory? I personally think it's interesting. I mean, that people are accessing that kind of timeline.
Yes, they are. Yes.
I kind of think, okay, well, at least they're thinking outside of the box.
Yes, they are. This is their process of awakening. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So there's nothing wrong with that. Yes, it might seem strange, but then again, so is this right here. So yes, it is just their version of strange but true reality. There's nothing wrong with that. Believe in many on your planet are going into the transgender vibration also. And that's going to become the norm also. That's going to continue. Those numbers will continue. As they connect more to the alien vibrations, realize that many are going to go more into the no gender population that's going to increase. And that is connected to your alien vibrations. It's just connecting to who they are. That is all. They did this in the past and not have the length of life to do so. But of course, your Earth is in a different vibration. So it is allowing those memories to come through more clearly also. It has many reasons. But of course, this has happened in your past. It just has not has the operations to allow this to happen. But this will be the norm. Plastic surgery becomes stronger, better. So yes, much as happening on your planet, this becomes more alien. So yes, your flat Earth is just one of the things. And I believe what you're doing here will eventually become more popular. And yes, in disbelief, as you can see already. So
yes, it's very interesting.
Yes, this is just.
I think it's interesting.
Yes, it is them waking up, basically.
It's interesting that the androgynous vibration is boosting up because I know just the kind of a programming to a degree from not only politics with the, who goes into which bathroom, but from the entertainment industry and just seeing like the children of celebrities wearing the clothes of the other gender or making fashion that, is usually for women on men and that kind of thing.
Well,
I don't know.
To give you another perspective, you already probably see it this way also, but just like your politics, there is right and left. But then there's independent. Mm-hmm. And you can say you're transgender or your non-gender is another form of independence. So they're just tired of both of them and just want to just be themselves. And now you're getting an idea of how our worlds our worlds operate, and also eventually you will see more that are amphibian, reptilian, in your environment also. They might be human, most likely. Most likely. We are so used to seeing in our environment of reptilians, and that is no big deal. But in your reality, if humans calling themselves reptilian, as one that is white calls himself black, there'll be humans calling themselves alien. It's the same vibration. That is going to increase. They're already doing it in a certain degree, keeping it much
with the star
quiet.
seeds and that kind of thing, you know.
Yes. Yes, you can call it an epidemic eventually. Oh yes, you play these video games will have a lot of messages or films, some films. Mostly in your video games, alien vibrations all through that. Even yes, in some of your films, you're somewhat successful as for letting that vibration into your environment.
Yeah, I think it's pretty neat. There's some cartoons that are coming out. I think there's one called Mac and Morty or Mike and Morty or something like that. And it's got a lot to do with aliens. And I mean, it looks just silly on the surface, but
Of course.
it has a lot to do with alternative timelines, parallel Earths, aliens, and all kinds of stuff. Although they don't really outright speak about it, the impressions are there, as well as other types of things.
Yes. It's easier for a human.
I think it's just being more obvious now.
Well, yes, it's easier for a human to process it if it believes it's fiction. But understanding this environment is quite needed to be called fiction, so your human is fully to realize it is full reality. You're sitting on a planet by yourselves. Think again. And then we start channeling through your humans, and that's called not real. Well, that's fine. That's part of the Earth's vibration at this time. That will change. That will change. Trust me. Well, we've seen timelines already. We've seen humanity awaken and have a trouble awakening as it just inevitable of, yes, we are all here waiting for you to see us. We see you just fine.
Well, I'm looking forward to saying hello to you, Scion.
Oh, yes. Well, yes, your message for your humanity. All I have to do is tune your eye to a higher vibration, basically. Tune your perspective. There's so much fear on your planet. Anger, when you get into conversations, negativity floods those conversations, as we can see. Not all, but quite a few. It is to look at life a little bit differently than just all a cynical vibration. There are other ways of looking at your planet. So what kind of talents do I have vibrationally? Especially when your telepathic abilities awaken more when you're more into each other's minds. And that way you can be more upfront with your feelings. As here, it's a little bit easier to hide, as we can see.
Without a filter.
Yes. Just throw it all out
fun.
There. Yes. For some it will be, some others maybe not so much.
Like, what do you really think? Well, I know what you think. That'll be interesting.
Oh, yes. Even some of these protesters for your Trump vibrations, a lot of them just want to be accepted by somebody, so they join these organizations. They don't know what to believe anymore. They just want to be a part of something, so they go into the tribe mentality, the group mentality.
Like joining a gang.
Yes. And that is all they see. They don't know where else to look, which is quite understandable. But we do see many connecting to their own. Many become lost here as they become human. Don't know which way, so they follow others. But then they realize they can connect to their own vibration, their own higher self. And then it's a different story when that happens. Then they connect individually. But doing that is courage, not individual. Mm-hmm. To trust one's instincts and not to put your burden of your choices on someone else. When they make a choice, you just make the same one. It's easier. We see it all.
Yes, I agree. And it also gives you more power and responsibility over your own decisions and your own life as well.
Such as going to college. Many can probably, if they have enough energy, can survive without it. and receive your own information, own education, but some are too lazy to do so. It's either just to go to college and be told what to do and just to be a part of the program. Yes, that does have financial benefits, but who are you after? Just another number, just part of the process. So it's not the same with everyone, but in some cases, it is a big risk to try something different, of course.
Yeah, it's very difficult because many take out these student loans and they just become indebted right away, just in the pursuit of
Yes.
of getting an education to better themselves, and whatever job that they come across. I mean, they're kind of locked into it because they have to have that job to pay off the debt. It's kind of sad. It's sad, really.
Yes. Well,
I don't think that's in
yes
many countries, but it happens here a lot.
Well, yes,
that's the way things happen here.
Even though,
in the US at least.
Those that do not have education still have to go through the hurdles of not having any money. Mm-hmm. That's where creativity comes in. Mm-hmm. And connecting to your vibration to pull in what is right for you, as for law of attraction, which some can do quite easily and do not utilize it as they could.
Yeah, the law of attraction works, people. It's pretty amazing. Just try those positive affirmations and then realize you are part of God and one. We're all one, and just focus on the positive so that positive vibe comes your way.
Yes, there's patience that comes with it also. Many are not patient enough and let go of what they want. So that's how much of it does not get fulfilled because of that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Which is fun.
Oh, yes, especially when there's money issues and things of that sort.
Yes, one of the reasons that the Yale came through is you realize that many of us, or to what you realize, many of us, of the Yale vibration is part of your human vibration. Yes, of the elite system, the banker system, mostly the banker system. Oh yes, your Rockefeller that crossed over. I believe you had a question of his vibration.
Oh yeah, how's he doing on the other side?
Not well. Mm-hmm. He is upset that he died as early as he did. He did not plan on dying anytime soon. He planned on living for another 10 years, I believe, and he was putting his body let go. And even the doctors around him felt his body was not able to. I believe his angels pretty much pulled him out of that reality. He was unwilling to go there. This is where he has his power. When he goes to the other side, he's just like anyone else. So he's a little bit infuriated at this time. So his soul is not calm and peaceful as some might think. Yes, to some may be, but to others he is what you perceive him as. Vicious. Yes. Mm-hmm. He has so many different sides of himself.
Yeah, he has the philanthropic side. However, he's also been associated with a lot of the badness that occurs here.
Philanthropy vibrations. Yes. One moment. Yes, he was also involved with the creation of the FBI. Yes, he might have been. He wasn't that old. His family wasn't much involved. Let's put it that way. But understand who's controlling that vibration on your planet. Is to keep what they're no different than your regular gangsters. Yes, they might look proper, but that was created to keep them safe, but also with their illegal activities out of harm's way. What is best to have a family of riches to control your police to keep themselves safe. So you basically call that is their secret service, if you want to call it that, or whatever.
To cover themselves and to police us.
Yes.
Even more.
That way they can get away. Yes, and they do cook the books often. The Rockefeller vibrations. Oh, yes, of course. It is getting harder for them to come, well, in some regard, because the technology is made a little bit more difficult, but they found ways. When you control the technology, you control what comes and goes into your environment. So they are living well, but still they are the Rockefeller family. We do believe there's another family that is, yes, the Rothschild family is mostly taking the reign of the Rockefellers at this moment as for being the face of your cabal, the public version. But even them, they do not want the attention, of course. Nobody does. But they don't realize some need. And some have to be in the public eye.
Yes, I understand. Could you talk to me a little bit about a Sergeant Patty Broussard? Apparently, she's a former NSA,
Yes.
sorry, NSA, not NSA person, NASA person, a whistleblower. She
Yes.
seems to know a lot about everything, and I think she's also mentioned her knowledge about you. Do you have anything to say about her?
Yes, it is a true vibration. She does not remember everything, but yes, that is true. She's also terrified also. There's a part of her that is still pretty scared of saying these things publicly, but she has much more to deliver, I see. Not everything has been mentioned, for good reason. But she has a fear of her life at this time.
Well, let's send her some good vibrations.
Yes, we can only do so much. We can't get too involved with your Earth's vibration.
She's a brave soul, that's for sure.
If she was one of us as an alien vibration, yes, we can protect her. But she's one of your human vibrations, so it's up to you to watch over her.
Oh,
yes. We will do what we can.
I will send her some vibrations of protection and love.
Yes, because we cannot interfere. It is crossing the line. Some have in the past and have been punished for it.
Oh, yes, I understand. So talk to me about, quickly, about this whole equinox. Why is this equinox different from other equinox? Many think that we've gone into the fifth dimension as of March 20th, and you know, the whole new Earth thing that's been talked about before. You know, what's your input?
Well, some are going to fifth density, yes, but not all. As you can tell by the vibration of your Earth, it is very third density. It is a third and fourth density, very well fourth, but mostly a third density environment from our perspective. If it was fifth, it would be peaceful at this time. It is far from that. It is very vicious at this moment. If it was fifth, you would be talking to us personally instead of through a channel vibration. And we'd be fully understood instead of this question of this is even real as we see all the time. Yes, we get that email all the time. But this new Earth is correct, though. Those that are connecting to it, yes, be public about what you think. That helps you connect to this higher vibration.
And then lift the vibration for others.
Yes.
So we can eventually see a more higher fourth and hopefully fifth dimension energy sooner.
Anything that has, even the anomaly of your Mandela effect, even if it did not affect many, it's still good to have that vibration out. The speaking of, the talking about it does bring in a vibration into your Earth to let us know that you're ready for an awakening. And it is, the more connected to these vibrations, the stronger it will get, and it will be mentioned on your weekly news propaganda. Eventually, they will, yes, laugh at it for some time. Eventually, they will have no choice. But they will mostly do it with sarcasm, we see in the beginning. But eventually, they'll have no choice. Because many of them cannot think clearly as it is in your news organizations. The negativity is not going right for their vibrations are becoming, some of them are becoming ill. It is causing cancer also to some of them also, depending on what type of negative vibration they put onto your environment.
Yes, because that negative vibration that's in the outer layers of your body eventually settles itself on your physical body, making you sick or aware of the illness that you have.
Yes, they give these newsmakers a large paycheck to tell them that they're doing the right thing, but yet all it's doing is
Perpetuating negativity.
Yes, it is just, yes, it is. They've been swayed, you can say. Mm-hmm. However your Earth words that, it has been, they're using money that was invented for that reason to carry out the agenda, and those with most of those papers with pictures on it, or used to be gold, whatever it was in the past, and now in your present day, whoever
it's
has
worthless.
most of this, yes, it is a game, isn't it? It is just a, yes, it is a mind control game that your humans seem to be playing. Of course, they feel like they have no other choice, but then when we connect to your humans in this way, in other ways, we are seen as not real. So your world, so they continue on with your paper with little drawings on it, and in symbolism to tell you that your Illuminati is looking all over. It is.
Yeah, it's right there. It says in the New World Order.
Yes, even your Statue of Liberty is another version of it. Your Washington, D.C. has much monuments of the cabal vibration there to tell you who your ruler is. Mm-hmm. It is a secret society that's running your country. I mean, they're not, yes, they might get angry, but they're still not seeing the full picture.
What we have to do is find, is do our research and realize, well, we already should know, first, how powerful we are, and the other, just the history of like the monetary system and these different government entities that came into play more so in the 1930s with the New Deal and the FBI and the CIA and the IRS, you know, and the fact that they proclaimed us chattel to pay off their debts to the World Bank, you know, but really we, you know, us paying our taxes is unconstitutional. And many of us know that, but yet we still give into it. It's difficult to pull the plug out of fear, unfortunately.
Yes, I have a few more words I probably should be going. But
okay.
I have for those that are not aware, that you can visualize yourself with other dimensions, other versions of Earth, other places of times, because you're all time travelers. Some do it more than others. Some of you go into astral and go back to the Roman time period, a happier one. Sometimes some go to the same one, which we find very puzzling, but that is, they wish to connect to that vibration, but they do bring it back into this one for their own reason, which is fine. But let yourself go. Yes, you see a vibration here, but you can unlock your mind and allow yourself to be where you want to be. Allow that vibration come closer to you. Where is it that you wish you were presiding? Like France, some do love France, the past one, the one without fear, the one of arts, etc. Just for example, even your Middle East had places, your Baghdad have had times of, well, not much, but they did have the ancient times. Even then,
the Babylon.
We might have to go back quite a ways for that one, for peaceful times. But either way, many do find happiness there. You can bring that into your environment where you are and allow yourself to not restrict your mind, let your mind go. Then you find more, you're in tune to yourself. The more you have to feel that you are where you want to be, the more powerful you become, more you can connect to your guides easier. Without a meditation, your whole life would become a meditation vibration.
Yes, I love that, because I hate just sitting still, but exactly. I do find inspiration by just trying to lift my vibration and just focusing on hope for a better future.
Exactly.
And present.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you can connect to your higher self, your angels, to have them become closer to you. You don't have to lay on a bed and do this conversation with yourself. You can do this on your daily route, wherever it is.
You can do it walking or biking or running or just at the beach.
Well, even if you are, some are stuck in traffic, which we do see many in those situations, especially near California.
Yes, in California.
You can
Yes.
bring in
Miami, we're defensive driving.
that also, yes. You can bring this when you're sitting there doing nothing. Yes, some do listen to the radio. That's fine. But if you feel like none of these things are fulfilling you, you can connect to your guides and just have a message from your loved ones. It does help. It does is exercise of the soul, basically. This will help you connect with us if you're wondering how to connect with aliens. Just give you an idea.
That's beautiful. I'm going to try that tomorrow when I'm on my way to class. Thank you so much, Zion, for being here.
Yes. Blessings.
Blessings to you.
Again, some blessings.
Blessings.
Greetings. That was good.
Greetings. Welcome back, Ivan. Thank you for being on our show and channeling Scion of the Yael. And help me, Ivan. We can find you on ivanteller.com. Subscribe to his webinars. Download his apps on iOS and Android. Check out his new websites that are called
UFO Index and UFOCrunch.com. Yeah.
And check him out on his YouTube channel, Ivan Teller.
Yeah, we have weekly webinar. Two webinars a week. Next one is Friday. So.
Right. Yeah. Next one is Friday. That's right.
Yeah. If it was the other way around, it'd be starting right after this. So anyway, okay.
Thanks, Ivan. We'll see you soon, and thank you to my listeners for listening and watching. If for the YouTubers, another edition of Off the Deep End. See you next time.